You know what else is quiet? The Chiefs are going for a three-peat. And I don't know if there's Chiefs fatigue, but it certainly feels that way. And I know every commercial you see or every other commercial you see, it's Mahomes, it's Andy Reid, it's Travis Kelce, Kelce's podcast, Taylor Swift. I get it. But let's not lose sight of what they're doing or trying to do has never been done before. It's an, oh, by the way, they're going for a three-peat. And it feels after a while, and it is fatigue. Like we have voter fatigue. Like there's no way Joker is going to win another MVP because there'll be voter fatigue. You know, we had this same feeling with Golden State years ago. It's like, oh, God. Can somebody knock off Golden State? We get, fan fatigue, voter fatigue, and I think we have Chiefs fatigue right now where you go, do we really care? They have this Saturday afternoon game against the Texans. If this was New England with Brady and Belichick, I can't imagine they would open up the divisional round of the playoffs at home in a 4:30 afternoon start against the Texans. Now, this says a lot about the Texans. Apparently, it's like, they're in. All right, we got to put them on TV. Maybe True TV we could put them on. Yes, Paulie.
If you look at the NFL schedule this weekend, Texans-Chiefs feel like an opening band at a big concert festival. They're on the secondary stage at 4 p.m., and Ravens-Bills feels like the headliner.
Yeah, it's like Coachella, and then you're going to open up. And but here's the Chiefs. Oh, by the way, and, we're ready to anoint Patrick Mahomes pretty soon as, the best quarterback of all time. Travis Kelce, Hall of Famer. Andy Reid, Hall of Famer. And going for a three-peat, and it's sort of like, shh. And maybe the Chiefs like this. That maybe they're not being focused. We're focused on what? We're focused on Lamar Jackson, maybe another MVP. Can he get to the Super Bowl? How about the Lions? Maybe this is the year for the Lions. Hey, you don't want to play the Rams. The Eagles might be the most balanced team. And we keep talking about everybody except for the defending champs, the two-time defending champs. And look, maybe you'll tell me if you call in 877-3DP show, if you do have that Chiefs fatigue. Why? Because even when they lost one game and then, they lost to Denver at the end of the season, but even when they're 15-1, what did we talked about? They're lucky. You're not going to be able to play this way in the postseason. Like we're almost waiting, hoping, or at least you get that feeling from people that, no, not the Chiefs again. But if you have Buffalo and you have Baltimore and they make it to the Super Bowl, I think people would be thrilled. NFL fans would be thrilled if one of those two teams was there. And maybe not because you're rooting for them as much as you don't want the Chiefs. Oh, gosh, here we go again. Yeah, Paul.
And I did see some people on social media this weekend when it was Texans at Chiefs. Even though the Texans had a great week last week, it feels like the Chiefs' path got easier. Either the Ravens or Bills will be gone. They don't have to face one of those two teams.
Yeah. All right, we'll come up with a poll question. Yes, Marvin.
This might be a Texans thing. So I just looked up divisional playoffs, Patriots versus Texans. It was on a Saturday, January 14th, 2017. They played on a Saturday afternoon.
Wow.
So it might be the Texans more than anything else.
Yeah, maybe it's the Texans. Okay, that's a good research there. Thank you. It's weird how we don't embrace – I grew up when you had dynasties, but I don't think we like dynasties anymore. You don't want that one team where you go, that's the team to beat. It's like you want new blood in there constantly. We had Patriot fatigue, but it was Patriot greatness that was right in front of us. Or if you're watching tennis, not him again, not her again. But we shouldn't lose sight of greatness that's there. You may not like it because they beat your team, but if you don't have a dog in the fight, just to appreciate what the Chiefs have been doing and replaceable parts, that's what's amazing. It's really, really difficult for a variety of reasons to stay this good for this amount of time. Yeah, Paulie.
I saw an article a few years ago. I think it was Sports Business Journal or one of those Forbes. Leagues do best when there's dynasties. They get the best ratings when there's dynasties. The Bulls, the Warriors, NFL, baseball, because it makes it easy for the average fan or casual fan to consume the sport. They don't have to relearn the stars or relearn the teams. They said it's actually worse when there's a new title winner every year, whatever major sport there is.
Yeah, because you're now aware, you're familiar with these players, with this team, with this coach, and therefore you can watch a game and either be fascinated by watching them or be rooting against them.